What's up YouTube, it's JP Dunphy, your BMW genius here at BMW Fort Washington. In today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the changes that you'll find in the new 2024 BMW X5 50e. So, with that, let me turn you around and I'll show you some of those changes. Obvious is, of course, iDrive 8 and the newer dashboard, basically right out of the X7 in terms of its design style. Likewise, everything down here and all that. If you have not known this before, the plug-in hybrids for the X5 do get the air suspension automatically. Very helpful. And also, since last charging this in the last video I showed, this actually has 42 miles of range. Go team. We'll see how that actually works all together. 527 miles of expected range as of this moment with a full tank and a full charge. So, main things that have changed in here are going to be pretty simple and straightforward. The main parts I want to really bring your attention to is, since the move from 4th gen technology to 5th generation EV technology, that means that now when you go into your charging options, you now have basically the same setup you do for the electric cars. I mean, you can of course plan your departure, charge immediately, or plan your charge if you have a kind of tiered electrical system at your house. So like, some people have it so when it's off-peak hours, you actually get charged less for charging. You can actually charge during those off-peak hours. If you want to, you can set that up using that right there. Departure plan, preconditioning, and climatization of the interior as well. Again, whenever you have one of these cars, that means that you're going to actually be preconditioning using the battery, or if you're plugged into level 2, using the energy coming in from a level 2 charger to maximize that. AC limit, similar to our electric cars, you can now actually adjust exactly how much power you want to take in if you want that. I always max mine out for myself personally. And of course, with 5th generation technology, you can now actually tell exactly how much charging you want. So if you're one of those people that say, no, I don't trust, I want to be, 80%. You can do that. Fun thing about that too, as you adjust that there, you'll actually see this little guy down here adjust too. So here, let me aim you at that, and I'll just see it has little tiny bits that go up and down. So the most you can, quote unquote, charge it to is 20%. Or rather, that's the minimum that you can max charge it to. That sounds really weird to say. Of course, you have the option to unlock in here, as well as location-based charging. So if you go to a certain place that has less power available, you can actually change your AC limits to, say, 16 amps at that particular location. It knows that that's the case and will change it there. The other thing that's really changed here is if we go down to our driving settings, and under drivetrain and chassis, you notice we have adaptive recuperation, meaning that's similar to when you have that front radar system in the iX or the optional one in the i4, and i7 as well. You can have the option to intelligently brake effectively through regen when lifting off the accelerator, meaning that if there's a car in front of you, it will start to regen heavier than if there was no car in front of you. So adaptive regen helps with that. In terms of your controls, you get most of the exact same ones that you expect down here, with all the expected bits down here. One major change that has been kind of happened that is not the greatest thing in the world, to be completely honest, BMW, if you're listening to this, come on, is that your battery hold, legit just battery holds now. So if you press that, it just simply tells you battery hold, and it will maintain the current charge while driving. It no longer charges to a set thing. Before, when you press battery hold, you had the option to set your charge to where you wanted to. So you could say, all right, well, if I'm at 20%, put on battery hold, use the gas motor to now charge everything up to, say, 100%. That doesn't work anymore. So the way you charge now is you put battery hold on and you can hit sport mode, which will maximize your regen under all circumstances. Of course, then you still have your hybrid mode and your electric only mode. Again, electric only has a little more boost in here. If you did not see my previous video going over the introduction to this car, the electric motor on this has been revamped. So you almost double the power of the electric motor now. And all that basically means that on top of that, it has a pre-stage gearing setup, so it actually puts out 330 pound-feet of torque instantly in that electric mode, meaning that whether you're in hybrid, electric, or sport, you are going to get significantly more boost than you have ever before. But again, this isn't about that one. And we should have actually one of these coming in later this week without an allocation. So I'll be able to give you a road test to actually go over it instead of me just talking about how it was on the way back. Although in hindsight, I probably should have done the same thing I did with the M2 when we brought that down, just to give you a general idea of how it drives. With that, I will do that in the future, and this has been the quick overview of the small changes that have happened in the new X5 plug-in hybrid. Thanks so much. If you found this video helpful, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content. If anything else you want, leave those comments below. And yeah, thanks so much, guys. Have a great one. All right, I have to move this car real fast, so actually you guys will sorry I don't have my mount with me or anything with me at this point. I'm going to turn it right over here, and I will give you guys a quick burst. Ready? Holy crap! That was really freaking impressive. Well, in case it wasn't obvious, there is that literally instant torque in this thing. Instant. No hesitation. You ask for it, it goes. So, yeah, that's God, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be grinning like a weirdo. It's just that's really freaking impressive. I really, really love that acceleration. It is something to behold. Alrighty, well, that's a little sneak peek of that.